This weekend marked 35 years since the gruesome discovery of the bodies of a family of 5 from under a local barn. The case, known as the Kirtland Cult Killings, was the worst mass murder in the history of Lake County. Minnie Hicks has more with a look back on this case that made headlines nationwide.
It was 35 years ago Sunday that then Lake County prosecutor Steve LaTourette went to a grand jury and secured multiple felony indictments on Jeffrey Lundgren and several of his followers after police, alongside the FBI and ATF, found the bodies of the Avery family. The 5 victims were Dennis Avery, his wife Cheryl, and their 3 daughters, all ranging in ages 7 and 15. Investigators at the time said all 5 victims were killed execution style in April 1989, but their bodies weren't discovered until 9 months later, January 4th, marking 35 years since their bodies were recovered. And by the end of 1990, a total of 13 cult members were charged in the case, including Lundgren's wife, Alice, and their son, Damon, and several others for their involvement in the family's deaths.
He has to pay for it. Payday for Jeffrey Lundgren is today.
A jury found Lundgren guilty of kidnapping and murder. He was sentenced to death and died in 2006 by lethal injection. At least 4 others remain behind bars.
Now, this story has been the subject of many podcasts and crime stories looking into the case of how to deal with cult cases. I want to point out that within the last 15 years, at least 5 of those convicted were paroled. The last one was Susan Luff in 2011, but her husband Ronald won't be eligible until 2048, Lena.
All right, Minnie Hicks in the news.